If you're wondering why I'm making the Wii U video, mainly because I was crying over how I missed Miiverse, and on my day for Miiverse is probably gone, and so here we are. The Wii U is actually very memorable to me. The Wii U is actually very memorable to me. Not only was it one of my first gaming experiences, I know I always say that the Wii was my first ever console, but I have to say, I barely remember playing with the Wii, with only like chops of memories while playing it, but I still love it. But the Wii U was probably the gaming consoles that got me into where I am today. I know some of you are probably looking at this video like, but you gotta trust me, it was like my childhood. But before I start praising the Wii U, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell, or if you want to, you're probably not gonna like me by the end of this video. But anyways, let's just get into it. First, we're gonna start off by saying what the difference is from the Wii. And before we get started, I just wanna say I am not ranting on the Wii. I love the Wii, love it to death, even though I broke it when I had it and got rid of it. I still adore it. But anyways, the first very obvious difference is the system's entirely new controller, the gamepad. The gamepad is like a mini TV, so you can basically play without the TV, which is my absolute favorite thing about the Wii U, is that while my dad is screaming at sports, I can be in my room playing Smash. The gamepad also had motion controls, and honestly, not too many games used it. Of course, Nintendo Land used it. It was like the Wii U's tech demo, and I guess Smash used it a little. Okay, I'm in the editing station, and Smash Wii U does not use motion controls for the gamepad at all. I don't know what I was thinking. Another difference involves the Miis. The Mii Maker had a great upgrade from the last one with a lot of new options to choose from, including sizing options, and the music is calming and relaxing while you make the Mii. But I still kind of wish the old music was here because, I mean, come on, it's a classic. And now with the Switch, we have no music whatsoever. Where's the music? Where's the music? And also the gamepad has a TV button. I don't think anybody used that. If you think about it, the gamepad is honestly just like a Wii remote, just much bigger and wider, and with a screen attached to it. And it doesn't hold on batteries, it holds the charge. Fun fact about me, I broke my Wii U charger twice. The first time it was absolutely broken and unfixable, so I got a new one. And this one broke to where you have to have it at an angle to where it actually charges. I was really careless with my stuff back then. And then I broke my Wii Fit U disc, so I had to wait and wait and wait until the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one for oh my god, for my mom to give me a new disc. Man, what a time that was. I was a little rough to my Wii U at the time, but I somehow still enjoyed it. Which brings me to my next point, games. A lot of the Wii U games actually made really good use of the gamepad. For example, Wii Sports Club. More specifically, golf. This game surprisingly made great use of the gamepad. On the TV screen is your character, what club you're using, the map, and everything. On the gamepad is your golf ball, and this is helpful if you're stuck in a place where grass is covering your ball and you need to see it. It can also be used for practice. I just thought that was pretty neat that they actually used the gamepad. I mean, they could have just left it alone and play it like the original Wii Sports. For baseball, if you're playing multiplayer, one player can be the bat with the Wii remote while the other is on the gamepad pitching. Pitching on the gamepad is really interesting. You have to aim with motion controls, charge your power, and if it is hit, you can also catch it with motion controls. Screw golf, this here is actually the best use of the gamepad. Some mini games on Wii Fit U has a really good use on the gamepad as well. The yoga and strength mini games uses the gamepad camera, where you can see the trainer and you can see yourself doing the workout. I barely use that, mainly because I barely even played the yoga and strength mini games. You can also do this with the dance games too. With one of the balance mini games, which involves you shooting water in Miis that are covered in mud, you use the gamepad to aim the water gun. The dessert course, which is personally my favorite mini game, involves you getting food to your customers on a tray, and that tray being the gamepad. So basically you just try to balance your food on it so it doesn't fall off. The chefs will put the food on a tray, they will sometimes put 2 on there, sometimes 3. On the time limit, which makes it quote-unquote challenging, but I played this minigame so many times where it's pretty much easy for me. There's also this weird scuba diving game where you would use the gamepad as some kind of gyroscope or something. I only played that game like twice because it was kind of boring to me. Even the body test makes use of the gamepad. You can take a picture of yourself while they're measuring you. And there's new minigames after the body test, like the lung capacity test, where you have to blow in the microphone of the gamepad to blow a balloon and stay away from the spikes. Nintendo Land, of course, makes great use of the gamepad because, like I said before, it was the tech demo for the Wii U. Wii Party U kind of makes use of the gamepad. Wii Party U has a minigame section titled 1v Rivals, and the 1 uses the gamepad for whatever minigame you're playing. And there's even a section called Gamepad Party, that's where most of the tabletop minigames are, and you don't even have to use the TV. New Super Mario Bros. U uses the gamepad where when you tap the screen, you give Mario extra platforms. They call this Boost Mode. And of course, this mode doesn't work in the Deluxe Switch port. And while we're on the topic of Mario, Mario Party 10 uses the gamepad. While playing on a board on the gamepad, Bowser is seen locked up in the countdown number, and each time you roll, the number goes down. When he gets out, he can roll multiple dice. And there are many other games that I don't own that use the gamepad in a unique way. But now it's time to talk about the backwards capability. Instead of going straight to the game like the Wii did with the GameCube games, it literally goes to the actual Wii menu. Sure, it takes a long time to get to the Wii menu sometimes, but it's worth it. In fact, some days I play the Wii U just to play with the Wii games. There's 2 modes which you can choose from when you're trying to start up the Wii menu. You can either choose TV only or TV and gamepad. You can even play Wii games with the gamepad only, even though that's not a mode. The gamepad camera is also a sensor, and the Wii remote can be used on that. But now it's time to talk about exclusive Wii U options. The Wii U had a lot of exclusive things to it. First, let's talk about the obvious Miiverse. Even though it wasn't that exclusive, considering it was on the 3DS too, but we're not going to talk about the 3DS right now. Everyone should know about Miiverse. It was like the Wii U's Twitter. Even though you should know what Miiverse is, and probably do know what it is, I'm still going to explain it. Miiverse was, like I said, like Twitter. You could upload hand-drawn pictures or upload screenshots taken in games. Pretty much all the games on the Wii U used Miiverse. Not all, but most. Even Smash for Wii U had a stage for Miiverse. While you're fighting, Miiverse posts would appear in the background. Miiverse got disconnected in November 2017 and everyone got sad, which was understandable. Miiverse was like the best thing out of the Wii U, but sadly, probably because of the Nintendo Switch, it was disconnected, including the Smash stage. But while we're on the topic of online stuff, let's talk about Wii U chat. Not as popular as Miiverse, but still kind of used. I never used it, but I guess people did. Wii U chat was like a video chatting app where you could chat with your friends, but not random people. Yeah, if you have friends and you wanted to see them in video chat form, you can video chat them, I guess. I never used it, like I said, because I never had friends. But don't worry, I do now. And finally, Nintendo TV with 2 eyes. Not too many people know about this, or probably you didn't have it on your Wii U because I didn't. But apparently Nintendo TV was basically an app where you could watch TV and movies that are from other streaming services like Netflix and Hulu. Apparently it was disconnected in 2015 because of technical issues with it all around the world, and it didn't even launch in Europe because of it. But I never heard of it, and probably only a few people ever heard of it. And if you did, help me if I got something wrong. And that will be all for this video. And again, I'm not ranting on the Switch or the Wii. I love the Wii and the Switch, but I thought I could just talk about the Wii U for a chance. If you enjoyed this video and you don't hate me for loving the Wii U, consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you can get notified whenever I upload, and follow all my socials that are on screen right now. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.